Joe, my friend, the first question I want to make to you. First of all, thank you for joining us. Um, the first topic is purpose and significance. On your book, Life, Living a Life of Significance, you speak about purpose. How this idea connects directly to the work of who works in the life insurance business.
Well, I think it's a good question, but it's really purpose is the fundamental basis of successful human existence. Um, uh, you have to have a purpose in life, and one of the things we're finding out now because of the fact that people are living a lot longer. I don't know if you've noticed that, but they are. Uh, People absolutely can't wait to retire. Mm-hmm. And then after they retire, within 6 months, they're ready to put a gun to their head because they're completely bored out of their gourd, you know? And so this is a big, major issue that we face now. People never lived this long before. Some people will live longer in retirement than when they worked. And as a result of that, they have to have meaning and purpose in life. So a lot of what we do as a living, there's going to be a new branch to it. Look, when I started, we sold product. Then it got to planning, and planning was a very methodical, left brain, analytical, numbers-driven thing, which there's nothing wrong with it, but it just doesn't really turn a lot of people on. Mm. The last one is to figure out what you're going to do with your life, to recognize that if you're idle too long, it becomes problematic. And the Surgeon General of the United States has stated that people that have a keen sense of isolation is equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Mm. So imagine that you have social media, which isolates people. It doesn't bring them together, and it manipulates them, right? Makes them do that. You have a decline of religion. You have the decline of family values. All the things that kept us together are all pulling apart. That's one of the issues you get. So the idea of purpose is important. And then in our business, it's important too. I have a purpose. The reason I'm doing this, if the only reason is to make a lot of money, and some people succeed and do that, but sooner or later that runs out. It runs out because if it's all about you, you're going to protect you from the horrible rejection that you face. You know, that's the point. You have to have the purpose that reinforces what you do, that you do worthwhile. Because some of this stuff isn't painful. Nobody grew up saying, I can't wait to be prospecting amongst lots of people who mostly, for the most part, will reject me and tell me to get lost. Some people will even be mad at me, you know? So isn't that great? No one does that. It's one of the things about the profession, but what it does, I think, and I've been in it for a long time, so I've seen it happen. And look, everybody goes through ups and downs and what have you, but purpose is something that's really critical to human existence. And it's not just in our business. And I think one of the things we're going to be able to do is to be talking to a lot of retired people or planning before they retire, to make certain that they map out something that they're going to do that's going to keep them occupied and worthwhile and satisfied.